The rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's shine the light on Stephen Vogt right here. Solid big league catcher, also very versatile. Ability to move to first base, handles himself from the left side of the plate.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the American League, the right fielder, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
First pitch, 7:05.
Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. One down.
Batting second, from the Toronto Blue Jays, the shortstop, Bo.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Called strike 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Paddock has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Batting third. From the Los Angeles Angels.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bichette stands at first with 1 out. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Bichette is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Struck him out.
Batting fifth.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2-1. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth. From the New York Yankees.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 offering. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
3 runs already home here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-1, here it is. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. As a look, now the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the American League 3, the National League coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted, this guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting second from the Atlanta Braves.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 pitch.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
From the belt, the pitch. Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it does. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Now he's safe at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Brantley. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ryu comes set. Here's his offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second and third, 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
One and 2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3 and 2.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the American League 3 and the National League 2. So striding forward now, Jason Castro. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Michael Brantley. A ball and no strikes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. to first. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Leading off for the National League, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Misses, ball 2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And that's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. So up steps Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the National League, the designated hitter, Christian.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Weakly hit to third. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 6-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Acuna digs in now as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Popped him up. Ramirez is there for it. And that retires the side. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The NL leads it 6-3. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to Martinez. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. deGrom. A 6'4" right-hander. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and a two-seam fastball. Comes set and the 0-1. Urshela is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Now another 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball one. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1-0 the count. One ball, one strike the count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
2-2 the count. A runner on first with two away. Full count now, 3-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
The catcher.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield.
Albies brings it in.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're all even now at 6-6. Andrew Heaney, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 28, Andrew Heaney.
Bottom of the third now. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball one. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And there's ball two now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the two-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The set and the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Ramirez is up with it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Clayton Kershaw, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
All set for the start of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
6 runs, 7 hits. No errors thus far for the American League.
High pop-up. Vogt has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Daniel Mengden, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Daniel Mengden.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
The center fielder, Jonathan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. NL down in order. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Brandon Woodruff is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the National League, number 53, Roger.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
American League, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Woodruff, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a slider, and a changeup. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready on 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
2-2.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go in the American League. This game remains tied at 6. Nate Eovaldi, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 17, Nathan Eovaldi.
So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Eovaldi, 30 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and a splitter. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. David Price takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, David.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Jason Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Jason Castro. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Ronaldo Lopez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the American League, number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He went down on strikes last time up.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Upstairs.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one.
Into the second deck and gone.
A solo shot down the line in right as they move out in front 7-6.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. On the ground up the middle. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the bullpen and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they open up a 4-run lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Sean Yamaguchi enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Eugenio Suarez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. It's the National League 10 and the American League 6. Keone Kela is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Cesar Hernandez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Cesar Hernandez.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. D. Gordon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Nelson Cruz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
American League goes down in order as the lead holds at 10-6. Cesar Hernandez is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. D. Gordon stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. Nelson Cruz takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now at shortstop,
Juan Soto is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Chopped up the line to first. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And there's 1 away. Wilson Contreras will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
In hitting for the National League, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is in his tracks now, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. Freddie Galvis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Galvis behind, 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers as the lead holds at 10-6. Juan Soto will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Right number 22.
Wilson Contreras remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Austin Romine is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Todd Frazier will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One and one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and a slider. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The NL leads this one 10-6. Todd Frazier is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the American League. Now playing third base.
Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the American League. Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Lays off 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0. Down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes.
3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Cody Bellinger will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Cody Bellinger.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Kean Wong will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And that's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. First and second now, 1 man out. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
JT Realmuto will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Nolan Arenado will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Chopped at third. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here now the 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And a relay home, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Jose Leclerc enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Josh Bell will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cody Bellinger will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the National League. Now playing right field.
Kean Wong will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now in center field, number 35, Cody Bellinger. Now at third base,
Nolan Arenado remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Josh Bell will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
55, Josh Bell. Now at second base, number 32,
John Brebbia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the National League, number 60, John Brebbia.
Digging in now, Jason Castro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Mark Canha will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1 is a swinging strike as he couldn't check his swing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-2 one more time. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Jose Iglesias will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the American League, number 11, Jose Iglesias.
Now a A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Runners on first with one down. Hit in the air to center field. Bellinger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Justin Upton will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Justin Upton.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The National League rode an important sixth-inning to victory in this one. David Price is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.